Alive, go live, be live, beehive. An extraordinary call that I've gotten. I think that's what that is. Let me check it out one time. Hello? Hello? Yes. Okay. Yes. Text it to me right quick. I'm trying to record something. Just go ahead and text it to me. I can't talk right now. Text it to me. Text it to me, please. Okay. Trying to tell the lady to text it to me. She's not even listening. It's a very important number. Something on Bond Street. His brother had a restaurant on Bond Street, 6 and Bond, and he had to close it down. So I was trying to get his number to see. I don't have the money to even run a restaurant, but it just sounded interesting because of the location. So she has a place over there. Oh yeah, there's a vegan restaurant coming to open here next to Madison Heights. I looked at it at the place myself. Said it'll be a great vegan restaurant, and there it is. Someone is opening a vegan restaurant in that place. And there's a guy who's trying to advertise for them. So there's some really big people. He said, I thought vegans were skinny people. So that's interesting. Elephants are huge animals as well. So beautiful things happening here in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's 12th Street. Vegan restaurant coming open. So this thing has been alive. It's a beautiful thing. So today I wanted to deal with more of the civil rights movement. And this issue that I've been dealing with has everything to do with movement. So just that language itself, the movement is beautiful. The hovering, the humming from the old folks who needed the help, who prayed for the help from all the brutality of the society, organized crime. We're not talking about just so-called organized crime syndicate and all that. We're talking about organized criminals in the government of society in the United States, taking advantage of people of color during that time who all they wanted to do was eat at a restaurant, which they were paying part of their taxes for it to be open. Yes, that's what that's all about. The cyclical reunion of that money, how it left the community, going to other places at a time when everyone else was being rejuvenated and society was really jumping off and all of that, okay? So, and yes, there was a time when we did have Black Wall Street, all those black businesses, and people are now saying that that's what destroyed us because we want to be more of an international people and not just people of color. Okay, enough of that. Get over it. Don't hold a grudge for how many years? Since? You don't have enough sense to get past that now? You make more money than they ever made right now. There are people right now who own blocks and blocks of houses, rows and rows of houses, and won't even open a black-owned center with those houses. Rent houses. Won't even open one for blacks only and have the ability to right now. So what is your thinking? Are you locked into holding a grudge? Oh, since he done fucked us up, there's no sense of us trying to do it anymore. We're going to blame Martin Luther King for all of that. So I won't even try to open up a black center. But you're getting paid off the failure of the black community and the black dope addicts and the black shootings and the black language that you taught, and yet won't open up a black center for the very people that you're reaping the benefits from for some reason. Telling us the community has to change and all of that. And here in Little Rock, Arkansas, they think about really redeveloping the communities by putting in overpriced homes with such small areas to live in. You can't plant a garden because the houses are so close to each other. You can't, the prices are so high, can't reinvest your savings after that because you're making the payments along with the car, child care, health care. I mean, people are not really using their sensitive, the nurturing aspect in these days of time. It's just get the money. That's all it is. What a very uncaring. Just like the other people did us during that time. So the civil rights movement is a movement. Like that giant snail, the silver trail that I'm following. The snail's trail, see how it looks circular? And when that thing spins, it puts you in a dizzy spin. You see? In that spin, that sound that they make, the dogon that's calling in the initiates. That's the sound we need to hear every day, not the flying over of the helicopters every day, 6 and 6:30 in the morning over a community. How and why are you all flying a helicopter over the community 6 and 6:30 in the a.m.? What wake-up call is that? A deliberate, delirious dysfunction of the human experience from the political crime system. Corruption has an instruction given on an ongoing basis to intolerance. It is to socially agitate over and over and over again. Yeah, we're gonna agitate the shit out of you. We're gonna make sure we don't care about anyone in this community. We're just gonna agitate you until you surrender to us. You foolish, sugar high, dope fiend that you are. You got to be known for that. Because who else would do that? To get to numb yourself to the sound of a helicopter over a community for no apparent reason. Old people, sick people, young children going to school. They want to hear the sound of the animals, the birds, the nature, the loving themselves. You don't want that to happen. You want to be a terrorist. Bully pulpit. But see, remember that champion juicer? They thought everybody was popular. When they had the carrots, your juice and the pulp would be left. And people make carrot tuna. Now we know the carrot juice doesn't have any bit of carotene, not good for your eyes at all. As a matter of fact, it's bad for you. But the bully pulpit, we're going to pulp it now. Like the movie Pulp Fiction, we're going to pulp the bully now. We'll make pulp out of it, compost it. That's what's going on right now. Okay? That's the beauty of life. That what's left, the juice that's squeezed out of it, that they put into the machine, flying helicopter that they use, is no longer useful. It really is not. The way, especially the way you use it to disturb the community. And the community does not want that. They're having a community meeting on 12th and Pine, they say at the Hinton Center. Well, I want to suggest you stop flying a helicopter so early in the morning, waking people up with that loud, shaking noise. That's my suggestion. There's no reason for it. Do that. Take that away. Take that out of the equation. Out of the evasion of the truth of what it is you're doing. Okay? It's unnecessary, unneeded, and very, very destructive. Okay, again. So keeping it where all the most beautiful things are out up in space, where the pressure is, from sea level. Again, we're not lost at sea. We're sea salt, basalt, all colors, black and white. Depends on how deep you want to go with it in those ocean currents, which is right now. Again, these are all right now moments that I'm dealing with. Okay? In this society, no made up conspiracy theories, the conspiral things that have been going on all the time when people of color need help. Civil rights movement, they call it. So the movement that I've used is a beautiful thing. The silver trail. It's going to be healing. Yes, it is. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for going through that. And I'm going to keep moving with that powerfully. Your lives will not be forgotten, any of that. I don't care who says what about you all. You're beautiful human beings, and I'm proof of it. Right here in Little Rock, Arkansas, because one of the most powerful things that happened right here in Little Rock, Arkansas, at Central High School. And I use Central High School to power up as well. With 1 Mile Green, parading the power worldwide, as I'm doing right now. This rock, this mineral, that is me. Yes, it is. Very, very enlightening movement, improvement in everything that we do. Yes? So, let's take it from the, wherever it is, top, sides, round, everything is everything. We know, again, Harriet Tubman had the Underground Railroad, and we have Gavin Pine Bluff, who made the first train, built it, and we know Stolen Legacy, George G.M. James taught there, going to Memphis, killed in so-called car crash. You see how things go on. And he said, we must teach them. We must teach them. So I'm teaching them. Myself, number one, to live joyfully through all of this, no matter the amount of pressure, because all the pressure is put on, piled on, is going to bring out the beauty of it all. You see, every time you try to pile it on, more power comes out of it. The leg tights, the leg bites, even underground in the caves. Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. Yeah, they say they found one in Vietnam, I told you. They're supposed to be deeper than that. Black folks there, mon frere. All right, so let's talk about court cases. Joseph Jett won his court cases. You know, when they tried to steal the black, he stole all that money, dealing with $30 billion a day, froze his assets, lied on him and all of that. Well, he told a story in between that 76% of people in that government office were Jewish people, and they hired people like them. So that leaves 24% of all funds to go to everyone else, to the smallest number of people who get 76% of government funding in any kind of way that it takes. The Secretary of Agriculture, most of them have been so-called Jewish people. Yes? This is not an attack, but an attachment to the divine, because they see this as a divine essence for them, right? And Cynthia McKinney showed us that all incoming congressmen, new congressmen, have to sign a contract. I made to sign a contract saying that Israel is the capital, the power, and all of that. They have nuclear weapons when they're not supposed to. Yeah, she told us that, showed us the contract and everything. Another guy interviewed her on his show, and she said that. And when she didn't sign it, they gave her all kinds of problems, all kinds of issues, everything. So things I'm going through is just a power up movement with the sister. So we're here to help one another, to heal, to show the beauty of this, of what's going on. So look at that. The smallest number of people, they'll tell you, it's not that many of us, of them, the Jewish people, the attachment to the divine that they use on a daily basis.